Stand in mountain pose at the front of your mat, feet hip distance apart, bring the palms together, and close the eyes. Take a few moments to center yourself. Focus on your breathing. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Dedicate this time for yourself to be fully present in your body. On your next inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. Soft forward fold, relax the head. Inhale, lift halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. 1 more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, relax the arms. Exhale, slowly roll up. Use the strength of your legs to lift you up. Once you're up, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, go straight to your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant your palms to the mat, and step back to downward facing dog. Spend a few seconds here walking the feet in place. Notice the toes, the arches of the feet. Feel the calves stretch as you press the heels down. Eventually settle into your downward facing dog. Let yourself feel the pose. Feel the lengthening in the back of the legs and the lengthening in the spine. Keep the breath going. On your next inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, lightly step the right foot forward, close to the right hand, and drop your left knee down to the mat for low lunge. Pause a few moments here. Feel the stretch in the front of the left hip and the left thigh. Then walk the hands up. Once the legs feel stable, pull the low belly in and reach the arms up. Add a side stretch. Take your left wrist, lengthen the left arm up, and fold to the right. Do a gentle pulling action with the wrist. Feel the lengthening in the left side of the body. Stay a few more deep breaths here. And release back to the center. Bring the hands down to the mat. Keep the left hand on the floor. Begin to do circles with the right arm. Inhale as you reach the right arm forward. And exhale, circle it back. Do a few more times on your own. Notice how that right shoulder feels. Test the mobility in that right shoulder. On this next circle, pause with the right arm reaching up for a runner's twist. Reach the right arm back as much as you can. And release the right hand down to the floor. Step the right foot back to downward facing dog. Pause a few moments here. Feel free to add any movements like walking the feet in place or shifting your weight side to side, and find whatever feels good to your body. Prepare for the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Bring your right knee down to the mat for your low lunge. Press the hips forward. Feel the stretch in the front of the right hip, front of the right thigh, your hip flexors. Now walk the hands up for your low lunge Anjaneyasana. Point the tailbone down, pull the low belly in, then reach the arms up. Add your side stretch. Take the right wrist, reach the right arm up, and fold to the left. Keep the face soft and relaxed, no wasted energy in your pose. Focus your attention on the right side of the upper body and that right arm. Carefully come back to the center. Bring the hands down to the mat. Keep your right hand on the floor. Do your circles with the left arm. Inhale, reach the left arm forward. Exhale, circle it back, and do a few more times. Notice if this side feels slightly different from the other side. On your next circle, pause in the twist. Reach your left arm up. Maybe even reach it back a little bit. Last breath. And slowly release the left hand down to the mat. Step back to your downward facing dog. Pause a few moments here. On your next inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, wave the body forward to plank. Inhale, drop the knees to the mat. Exhale, lower all the way down to the hips to the belly for some back bends. Arms by your sides with the palms facing up. Point the toes. Inhale here. Exhale, press the hips down to lift everything up. Chest up, arms up, legs up. Inhale, lower down, relax. Exhale, come up. Lift. Again, inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Last one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come up and stay up. Keep the neck long. Move the shoulder blades towards each other. If your body allows it, interlace the fingers behind you and press the shoulders back. Keep pointing the toes. If possible, lift a little bit higher. Keep the breath going for 3, 2, 1, and carefully release. Unclasp the fingers. We'll sit back in child's pose. Palms under the shoulders. Sit the hips back towards the heels. Relax your upper body on the mat. Notice any changes in the body. Notice the quality of your breath. Come back up to all fours, and then back up to downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, bend the knees and walk the hands back towards the feet. Forward fold at the back of your mat. If the hamstrings you're feeling tight, bend the knees a little bit. Drape the chest over the thighs, let the head hang. The arms can hang too, or if you like to cup the elbows, go ahead. Take a few more deep breaths here. No tension in the neck, the shoulders, and the upper back. If you have your elbows, let them go. With the knees soft, exhale, slowly roll up. Very heavy as you come up. Once you're all the way up, inhale and reach the arms up. Lift the heart, look up. Exhale, palms together, hands to your heart, mountain pose. Pause a few moments here. We'll work on some forward fold variations. Cross your right foot over the left foot and fold from the hips. Knees can be slightly bent if you need them to be. Make sure the head is relaxed, no tension in the neck. Feel the back of the legs, back of the thighs, and also the sides of your lower body. On your next exhale, slowly roll up. Hands on hips And we'll switch sides. Cross the left foot over the right foot. Fold forward from the hips. Let the upper body relax. Let the head go. Stay a few more deep breaths here. Get ready to come up. On your next exhale, slowly roll up. Once you're up, hands on hips, uncross the legs, pause for a breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees and walk the hands forward. Downward facing dog. Modified Vinyasa. Inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, wave the body forward to plank. Inhale, drop the knees to the mat. Exhale, lower down with control, hug the elbows in. Inhale, come up for Cobra, untuck the toes. Exhale, make your way back to down dog. If you need to, you can pass through all fours and then come back up. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, lightly step the right foot forward. From your lunge, turn to face the left side of your mat, the long edge of your mat. Turn your toes in. Keep the feet, the legs, and the hips right where they are. And start to walk your hands forward as far as they can go. Pause at your edge and let your upper body sink towards the mat. Let the upper body melt. Make sure the head is relaxed. Feel the lengthening in the back of the legs, and the chest, under the arms, and keep the breath going. Last few seconds in your stretch. Start to walk the hands back. Get ready to come up. Bring your hands to the hips. Use the power of your legs to lift you up. Find warrior two on the right. Turn the right foot out. Bend the right knee. Stretch the arms out to the sides. Feel the energy coming out through the fingertips. Relax the shoulders. Add some movement here. Inhale, arms up, straighten the right leg. Exhale, back to warrior two. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Pause the legs here for reverse warrior. Wrap your left arm behind you. Right palm up. Right arm up. Keep that lunge in the right leg as you reach the right fingertips up. Look in any direction that feels okay for your neck. Might be your back leg or might be that right hand. On your next inhale, come back to warrior two. Exhale, bring the hands down to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Pause a few moments here. Stay in down dog or add your modified vinyasa. If you'd like to flow, wave forward to plank. Drop the knees. Lower down, modified chaturanga. Inhale, come up for cobra. And exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Prepare for the other side. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. From your lunge, turn to face the right side of your mat. Turn your toes in again for this forward fold. This time, walk your hands back as far as they can go, folding from the hips, letting the head and the neck relax. If the hamstrings are still feeling tight, keep the knees slightly bent. Reach the sitting bones up, spread them apart. Feel the stretch in the back of the thighs. Stay here a few more deep breaths. Get ready to come up. Walk the hands forward again. Bring your hands to the hips and use the strength of your legs to lift you all the way up to standing. Find Warrior Two on the left. Stretch the arms out. Soften the face, relax the shoulders. Add the movement. Inhale, arms up, straighten the left leg. Exhale back to Warrior Two. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Keep the lower body the same for bound reverse warrior. Wrap your right arm behind you. Left palm up, left arm up. Challenge that left leg to stay in the lunge. Gaze anywhere that feels okay for your neck. On your next inhale, come back to Warrior Two. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Last down dog for today. Inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, wave forward to plank. Inhale, drop the knees to the mat. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Hips down, belly down. We'll pause here for some Cobra Variations. Bring your hands wider than the mat. Untuck the toes. Exhale, press the hips down to lift the chest up. Inhale, lower down, relax. Exhale, come up, wave up. 3 more times. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come up. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come up. We'll stay up. Keep pressing the tops of the feet down. Keep pressing the hips down. Stay light on your fingertips. Lift the heart. And slowly release. Come into Sphinx Pose, another back bend. Bring your forearms to the mat, forearms parallel to each other. Stack the shoulders directly over your elbows. Press the tops of the feet down, the knees lift up from the mat. Press the hips and the pubic bone down. Imagine sliding your elbows back as you press the heart forward. Soften the shoulders down away from the ears. Relax your jaw and your gaze. Breathe. Feel the opening in the front of the body, the chest, the belly, the thighs. Take one last deep breath here. And slowly release. We'll sit back in Child's Pose. Bring the knees wider than the hips so you have room for your upper body to relax on the mat. Forehead on the ground. Notice the beating of the heart. Relax any tension or gripping in the face and the neck. Stay in child's pose a few more deep breaths, but this time turn your palms up to face the ceiling and still actively reach the fingertips forward. Notice the shoulders, the upper back, and the sides of your body. Turn the palms down again and move up to hands and knees. We'll stretch the shoulders and the upper back. Slide your right arm through the left. Rest your right shoulder and your head on the ground. Actively press the left palm down and the right arm down. Make sure the neck feels okay in the pose. Take a few more deep breaths here. Last few seconds. Now push the floor away to lift yourself up, and we'll switch sides. Slide your left arm through. Actively press the left arm down and the right palm down, pushing the floor away. Notice the upper back, the shoulders, and breathe. Last few seconds. And come back up. From all fours, walk the hands back so you're in a kneeling position. Prepare for camel pose, Ustrasana. Knees are hip distance apart, hands on your lower back, point the elbows back. Point your tailbone down so the glutes are engaged, and carefully press the hips forward. Lift the chest up towards the ceiling. Keep the neck long even as you look up. Move the shoulder blades towards each other. Concentrate your efforts on lifting the chest up, on lifting the heart. Make sure you're breathing here. A few more seconds. Use your core strength to help lift you back up. Pause for a few moments and notice how you feel. Back bends can be overwhelming at times, so just be patient with these poses. We'll do a second set. You can do the same thing you did earlier, or you can add on. If you like, tuck the toes under, point the tailbone down, press the hips forward, lift the heart. If this is enough, stay here, or if you'd like to try, start to bring your fingertips towards your heels. Keep lifting the heart up. Make sure you're not overly arching your lower back. Feel the nice stretch and opening in the front of the body, the chest, the shoulders, and the belly. Few more seconds here. Support your low back again and use your core strength to lift you back up. Take a few breaths. Bring your hands down to the floor so you're on all fours, and you have some time here for free movement. So any organic movement that feels good to you. You might move your upper body in circles, sway the hips side to side, or move the head. If cat-cow feels good to you, you can do that. Inhale to drop the belly and arch the back. Exhale to round your spine in cat pose. This is your own exploration for the next few seconds. Make your way back to the center and get ready for the seated postures. Bring the legs in front of you for seated separate leg stretching, Janu Shirshasana. Extend your left leg forward. Bring your right foot to your left inner thigh. Walk the hips back. Make sure the spine is nice and tall. Tilt the pelvis forward. Inhale, lengthen the upper body. Prepare. Exhale, fold forward from the hips any amount that you can. Keep exploring the pose with a breath. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Keep that left foot flexed. Press your toes back towards your face. The hands can rest anywhere. They can be on the floor, on the leg, or the foot. Soften the face and the shoulders. Pay attention to the sensations in the back of the left leg. Breathe through the sensations. On your next breath, start to release from your pose. Walk the hands back. Prepare for seated twist. Cross your right foot over the left leg. Keep both hips rooted to the mat, both sitting bones rooted to the mat. Lengthen your upper body. Right hand behind you for support. You can hug the right thigh or bring the elbow on the outside of the thigh to twist to the right. Look over the right shoulder. Use your inhales to lengthen the spine and your exhales to twist a little bit more without forcing or straining. Relax the face and the neck. On your next breath, release, look to the front, unwind your upper body, uncross the legs, and prepare for the other side. Right leg forward, left foot to your right inner thigh, walk the hips back. Inhale, lengthen the upper body. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Continue your exploration of the pose using your breath. Keep the right foot energized. Last few seconds here. And start to come up for your seated twist. Cross your left foot over the right leg. Keep both hips rooted to the mat. Left hand behind you for support. Hug the thigh or place the elbow on the outside of the thigh. Twist to your left. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Soften your gaze, relax your jaw, and breathe. Release from your twist. Unwind, uncross the legs. Lower down to your back. So bend the knees and slowly roll all the way down to your mat. For bridge pose, keep the feet hip distance apart. Press the feet down and lift the hips up. Point your tailbone towards your knees so the glutes are engaged. Walk the elbows closer together, and if you can, interlace your fingers underneath you. Keep the thighs parallel. Feel the play of opposites here as you press the feet and the arms down, lift the hips and the chest up. Keep the back of your neck long as you lightly tuck in the chin. And breathe. On your next breath, unclasp the fingers and slowly roll down the spine. Once your hips are all the way down to the mat, supine bound angle. Bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees drop to the sides, relax the arms anywhere. And release from your pose. Bring the inner thighs together, feet on the ground again. Just take a moment here to place your palms on your thighs and push your thighs away. Notice the lower back, the low belly. Relax your arms. For our hip and glute stretch, pigeon on your back. Cross your right ankle over the left thigh, slide your right arm through the space, and hug your left thigh in. Keep the feet flexed. Again, the play of opposites here. As you hug your left thigh in towards your chest, press your tailbone down towards the mat. Notice the right hip, outer right thigh. Relax the face. No wasted energy in your pose. Last few seconds here. Release just your hands. Wrap your right thigh more tightly over your left thigh. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Place your hands on your shins or on your feet, whatever you can reach. Gently pull the legs in towards your chest. At the same time, press your hips down towards the mat. Keep the feet awake. And if this is intense for you in the hips and the thighs, make sure to breathe and relax the face and the neck. A few more seconds in your stretch. And release your hands. Keep the legs crossed for eagle twist. Drop your knees to the left. Press your right shoulder down towards the mat, even if it doesn't reach the ground. Stay here if this feels good to you, or you can do a simple reclining twist with the legs stacked. If you want a little bit more, extend your top leg, bend your bottom leg as much as you can. You might even reach your right hand and grab that bottom foot. Any variation of twist that feels good to you, stay in that variation and breathe. On your next breath, release. Come back to the center, and we'll do everything on the other side. Cross your left ankle over the right thigh, slide your left arm through that space. As you hug the right thigh in, press your tailbone down towards the mat. Hands can be anywhere. They can be over your shin or under your thigh. Breathe into any tight spots. Be patient with your body. Last breath here. Release your hands. Wrap your left thigh more tightly over the right thigh and your cow-faced legs. Take the shins or the feet. Pull the legs in towards your chest. At the same time, press the tailbone down, the hips down towards the mat. Last breath here. And release your grip. Get ready for your twist. Drop your knees to the right. Press your left shoulder down. If it's too much, uncross the legs and stay in a simple reclining twist with the legs stacked. If you'd like to add on, straighten that top leg any amount. Bend the bottom leg as much as you can. Maybe even grab that bottom foot with the left hand. Enjoy the breath, enjoy the twist. Last few seconds here. And begin to release. Come back to the center. Uncross the legs and bring both knees into the chest. Wrap your arms over the legs. Pause and notice how you feel. If you like to add any movements here, go ahead. Sway gently side to side or do circles to massage your lower back. Back to center for your happy baby. Bring the knees wide, lift the feet. Hands can be on your thighs, your legs, or your feet. Keep pressing the tailbone down towards the mat. Take a few more deep breaths in your happy baby pose. If there's something else that you need to complete your practice, a gentle stretch or another pose, go right ahead. If you're ready for final relaxation, make yourself comfortable, prepare for Shavasana. Relax the feet, the legs, arms by your sides with the palms facing up. Close the eyes. Soften the entire face. Relax your tongue, let it fall away from the roof of the mouth. Scan the body for a few seconds and let go of any tension or gripping that's still there. This is the most important part of our yoga practice. Time to let go, time to completely surrender. Whatever distractions come up, thoughts, sensations, emotions, or sounds, maybe you feel an impulse to move or fidget. Allow all of these things to be there and let them drift away. We'll stay here a few more minutes. Keep still and rest. If you need more time in Shavasana, feel free to stay longer. When you're ready to reawaken, start with small movements in the feet, the hands. Take your time to move around and stretch the entire body. Slowly bend your knees, roll over to the right side, pause a few moments when you get there, rest your head on your arms. Whenever you feel ready, press away from the floor, come up to any seated pose. Sit with a nice tall spine. Observe how you feel after our practice. Bring your palms together in front of the heart. Be grateful for everything that we're able to do today. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, let everything go. Take this peaceful energy with you as you go through the rest of your day. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.